Good morning, everyone, and welcome. Today, we're diving into a comprehensive overview of real estate and its markets. We'll explore different property types, examine market dynamics, understand how properties are valued, and look at the various factors that influence this ever changing industry. I'm excited to take you through these key insights that shape the world of real estate. Let's get started. When we talk about real estate, we're referring to land and anything that's permanently attached to it, like buildings or natural resources. It's important to remember that real estate isn't just about the physical property itself. It also includes the legal rights that come with owning that property. Now, real estate plays a crucial role in the economy. It's a significant asset class that many people invest in to build wealth. Beyond that, real estate influences urban development and is a key driver of employment, impacting various sectors from construction to management and beyond. So, it's deeply connected to both individual financial security and broader economic growth. When we talk about real estate, it's important to understand the different types and how they're used. First, we have residential properties. These are the places where people live, like houses, apartments, and condominiums. Next, commercial properties are spaces used for business purposes. Think offices, retail centers, and hotels. Then there are industrial properties, which cover factories, warehouses, and distribution centers, playing a key role in manufacturing and logistics. Finally, land refers to undeveloped areas that can be used for farming, future construction projects, or preserved for conservation. Each type serves a distinct role and offers different opportunities depending on your focus. When we talk about real estate, it's important to understand what sets it apart from other types of assets. There are four main characteristics that make real estate unique. First, immobility. Unlike stocks or bonds, real estate is fixed in one location. This means its value is heavily influenced by the specific area where it's situated. Second, permanence. Buildings and land improvements tend to last a very long time, which means they have a durable presence and impact over years, even decades. Third, heterogeneity. No two pieces of real estate are exactly alike. Each parcel differs in location, physical features, and legal status, so every property is truly one of a kind. These characteristics lead to unique market dynamics and pose specific challenges when it comes to valuing and transacting properties. Understanding these factors is crucial for anyone involved in real estate. When we talk about real estate markets, we're referring to the systems and environments where properties are bought, sold, or rented. At the heart of these markets are the key participants, buyers and sellers. Buyers come with different goals, whether they're looking for a new home or an investment opportunity. On the other side, sellers are those offering properties for sale or lease. The interaction between buyers and sellers drives the market dynamics, influencing both the pricing and availability of properties across different regions. Understanding this interplay is crucial to grasp how real estate markets function overall. When we look at what influences real estate markets, several key factors come into play. First, economic factors are crucial. They include things like employment levels, income growth, and interest rates. These elements determine how much people can afford to spend and how easy it is to get financing, which directly affects demand. Next, social factors also have a big impact. Changes in demographics or shifts in lifestyle preferences influence what types of housing or commercial spaces are needed. Then, government policies shape the market through zoning laws, taxation, and subsidies, which can either encourage or restrict development and investment. Finally, environmental factors are increasingly important. The climate, along with risks from natural disasters, affects how desirable a property is and can influence insurance costs, which in turn impacts market activity. Together, these factors create a complex landscape for real estate decisions. When we talk about real estate markets, we can categorize them based on the nature of transactions and their geographic scope. First, primary markets refer to the initial sale of newly developed properties, usually sold directly by builders or developers. Then we have secondary markets, which involve the resale of existing properties between individual buyers and sellers or institutional investors. On a more localized level, local markets focus on property transactions within a specific city or region, where local economic conditions play a significant role in driving demand and prices. Finally, global markets extend beyond borders, involving international real estate investments and cross-border deals, highlighting the growing interconnectedness of economies around the world. Understanding these distinctions helps us grasp the different dynamics that influence real estate opportunities and challenges. When we talk about price determinants and valuation basics in real estate, the fundamental forces at play are supply and demand in the market. To estimate a property's value, we commonly use three main approaches. The first is a comparable sales method, which looks at recent sales of similar properties in the area to establish a benchmark price. Next is a cost approach, where we calculate value by adding the land's worth to the cost of replacing the building, then subtracting depreciation. Lastly, there's the income approach, primarily used for investment properties, which involves determining the present value of expected future rental income. Together, these methods offer practical frameworks to accurately assess market value. Real estate markets tend to move in cycles, often showing distinct boom and bust phases. During a boom phase, we see rapid increases in property prices driven by high demand and investor enthusiasm. However, these periods are usually followed by a bust phase, where prices correct or decline, reflecting a more cautious market sentiment. Currently, one major factor shaping these cycles is the shift in remote work policies. As more companies embrace flexible work arrangements, demand for certain types of properties is changing. For example, people may prioritize homes with dedicated office space or look to live outside traditional urban centers. Additionally, broader trends like urbanization, advancements in technology for managing properties, and a growing emphasis on sustainability are all influencing market demand. Buyers and tenants now often prefer mixed-use developments that combine residential, commercial, and recreational spaces, reflecting evolving lifestyles and priorities in real estate. Understanding these dynamics is crucial for anyone involved in the market today. When we talk about real estate, one of the most crucial factors to consider is location. Location theory tells us that where a property is situated greatly influences its value and demand. This is mainly because of how accessible property is, the quality of the neighborhood, and how close it is to important amenities or places of work. Properties in prime locations tend to sell for higher prices and attract more buyers because they offer convenience, prestige, and often better potential for appreciation over time. So, understanding location is key to making smart real estate decisions. To sum up, real estate is made up of a variety of property types, each with its own unique physical features and economic factors. The markets where these properties are traded don't operate in isolation. They're influenced by a mix of economic conditions, social dynamics, government policies, and environmental considerations. For anyone involved in real estate, understanding key concepts like different market types, valuation methods, and how cyclical trends impact a market is crucial for making smart decisions. And of course, location continues to be a fundamental factor in determining property value. Taking all of this into account gives buyers, sellers, investors, and policymakers the insight they need to navigate the complexities of the real estate world effectively.